Today I'm going to show you how I took a regular hardback book and altered it and prepared it for my secret box, which is a separate tutorial. For this project, you will need a hardback book, a mat knife, some decorative papers, PVA or another type of paper glue, and a paintbrush. The first thing you're going to do is remove all the pages from the inside, and this is very easy to do. Right along this spine, right here, you're just going to insert your knife and cut down. And you do the same thing on the other side. There you go. And keep your pages for other projects. You're going to want to clean this up a little bit. So pull off. Now what you're going to do is measure your book. And this book is 14 inches across and 9 1/4 inches tall. And you want an extra inch on each side to hang over. So the paper size that we need to cut is 16 inches for this direction across and 11 1/4 for this direction. Now, since that's larger than a standard 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you're going to end up using 2 pieces. And you have to decide where you want your seam. I always like to put another strip of coordinating paper down my spine, so I'm going to put my seam on my spine. So I'm going to remeasure, and it's roughly 7 1/4 inches from the edge to the center. So I'm going to do 8 1/2 by 11 1/4 for each of my panels. Okay, now you cut your paper. Okay, and I've cut my paper. And you can double check the size by just slipping it under. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cover your book with your PVA glue, Mod Podge, or matte medium, anything you want to use. Flip it over. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to miter your edges. You're going to roll your papers over. And I do this by putting glue along the seam. Now you're just going to let it sit and dry. Make sure you leave it sitting open, you don't want it to dry like this. You want it to dry flat open. So I'm going to glue it down with more of my PVA glue. Okay, and you need to let that dry. So while that's drying, I'm going to go make my box, and you can visit the tutorial I created and see how I did that. Now that the inside of your book is dry, everything's folding nicely, it's time to decorate the outside. Once your front is dry enough, you can go ahead and decorate the inside.